Well, Terrence and Sylvia, Vice President Kamala Harris is expected to reintroduce herself to the nation tonight, focusing some of her speech on her background. But there is one part of her biography and background that has not factored prominently into the campaign so far, and there's a reason for that. A Kamala Harris presidency would shatter the final glass ceiling for women in politics, something Hillary Clinton aspired to do in 2016. But according to former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, there's a reason the campaign has not made that a central theme.
I know there's excitement about the prospect of a woman president, and that's very exciting. It brings tears to my eyes, but it doesn't bring votes to the ballot box necessarily.
Pelosi was the first woman speaker in U.S. history. She says in the end, the gender of the candidate shouldn't be a big deal.
People are concerned about the cost of this or the security of their job, and you had just a little bit of time to persuade them to say she's a woman. I don't think is the first case that you should make. However wonderful it is it's icing on the cake, but it ain't the cake.
Cook County Board President Tony Preckwinkle has penetrated the old boys network of Illinois politics to become the chair of the Cook County Democratic Party. She says she agrees with Pelosi.
Well, I think she just doesn't want to be boxed in. She wants to be sure that she's appealing to everybody in the country and that her message is as broad as possible, and I think she's been very successful at that.
Illinois Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky says the fact that the Harris campaign doesn't have to drive home the historic nature is another indication of the gains women have made in all aspects of American life.
It is about making history, there's no question about that. But it is a side issue, I agree. I think what we're talking about is a really competent, ready to be the President of the United States person. And then we've got Tim Walz, who is just an everyday guy. I think all of the pictures of who's coming up are very, very positive. But I think people are really looking at how tough this woman is, this person is, to govern.
And Harris is expected to reiterate broader themes of prosecutor versus felon, forward versus backward, and talk about some policy agenda items like affordable housing and access to women's reproductive rights. Other than that, tonight, what we can expect is a whole lot more entertainment. We heard the musical artist Pink rehearsing here before. Some rumors that perhaps Beyonce would be in the house. We don't know that. We have not confirmed that. So much more to come, and we'll